Hello everyone. Today we're going to define and simplify rational expressions. So our main objectives are to define what a rational expression is and to learn how to simplify a rational expression. So a rational expression is merely a ratio of two polynomial expressions. For example, the fraction like 3/4 is an example of a rational expression, something you've probably already dealt with. Or there could be variable terms, so something like x over y, 18 over a minus b squared, or maybe a little more complicated, x squared plus 7xy minus 4, all over x squared plus y cubed. In order to simplify a rational expression, our strategy is very simple. We merely factor the numerator and the denominator, and then we cancel any common factors. For example, if we look at the expression 18x squared over 36xy and we look to simplify, we will look to try and factor the numerator and the denominator so that we can cancel any common factors. One helpful observation might be that 18x squared can be written as 9 times 2 x times x all over 36xy, which can be written as 9 times 4 times x times y. And you could see immediately that the 9's are going to cancel and one of the x's is also going to cancel, producing for us 2x over 4y. You would then ask yourself again, are there any other common factors left over? And I think most of us see that 2 and 4 obviously share a common factor of 2 since they're both even. So the 2 in the numerator can cancel and the 4 in the denominator could change to a 2, giving you the final answer of x over 2y. Now let's look at something that's a little more complicated, where both the numerator and the denominator are trinomials, and there is a greatest common factor in each. So if we remember how to factor a polynomial in general, we factor out the greatest common factor, and then we look at the number of terms left over. So for this polynomial here, the greatest common factor of the numerator is merely an x. That leaves us with 8x squared minus 2x minus 15. In the denominator, the greatest common factor is also an x, leaving us with x squared plus 7x minus 15. And then you would look to try and factor the remaining two trinomials. Clearly these x's are going to cancel. And so when we look to try and factor the numerator and the denominator, we use whatever method we use to factor trinomials, guess and check, the AC method, and you can see that the numerator is going to factor into 4x plus 5 times the expression 2x minus 3. And then similarly, the denominator is going to factor into 2x minus 3 times x plus 3. This is a very good time to pause the video and verify for yourself that this is actually how these two trinomials factor. After you do that, you can then be convinced that yes, both the numerator and denominator share a common factor of 2x minus 3, which can cancel, and that leaves us with the rational expression 4x plus 5 all over x plus 3. Now something to be aware of is that we cancel this common factor of 2x minus 3. And so now the domain restriction that x cannot equal positive 3/2 has been lost, so we include that with the simplified version. Again, why can't x equal 3/2? Because if you plugged in 3/2 into the 2x minus 3, that would give you a 0. There's no need to say that x cannot equal negative 3 from this factor because that factor is still present in the final answer. And that expression there, 4x plus 5 over x plus 3, where x cannot equal 3/2, is our final answer. So that concludes our basic definition and how to simplify rational expressions. And thank you.